vamos a cantar, vamos a bailar, este ritmo que tocamos. Vamos a bailar, vamos a cantar, vamos a bailar, este ritmo que tocamos.
Hi everyone, it's Adam, and I have been in Israel now for about a week. Just to bring you up to speed for anyone who might not know, earlier this year I was offered a lead role in the international tour of the new Zorro musical, which is the first, I now know, musical, the first tour I should say, ever produced especially for China. I guess they got some a few years ago where China was a stop on the schedule and they loved it and didn't want to let them go. So now this is being produced especially for China so it can stay there. So just so you understand kind of why I'm doing this, last year I was on a cruise ship and I promised everyone that I was going to do a blog. Well, it turns out that I'm good at writing blog entries, but when it comes down to actually sitting and finding time to create these blog entries, I'm awful. So it finally occurred to me, I'm good at making movies and videos. Let's do a video blog, and I have a feeling that this is going to go much better than my attempt at a written blog. And I think it'll be more fun for you too. For this first episode, it's going to be just me kind of showing you around, kind of relating to you what the last week has been for me. So, I guess to start out, let's kind of jump back about a week.
We left New York at about 10:30 Thursday morning on one of the biggest airplanes I've ever seen in my life. After about a 10-hour flight, we arrived in Israel.
So we got off the plane, we went through customs, and we got our bags, and then we got to the gate, and this is what we saw. Tell me that's not cool. So they kind of met us, said hello, did a small debriefing, and then took us all in vans to our respective homes. So let me sort of show you what I saw. Now mind you, it was about 6 a.m. maybe. So we finally arrived to this street and we were told we were almost home. Right on the corner here is called the Maine Friendship House, which is a house that I'm still a little unclear if it was built in Maine and then transported to Israel, or if the wood was brought to Israel from Maine. In any case, it's American. Beautiful trees, beautiful flowers, beautiful everything. Right next to where we are, you see not a temple, not a synagogue, but in fact, a Lutheran church. Church Emmanuel. Mike Brower, if you're watching this, I expect a comment. It's beautiful, and this steeple up here is a great landmark because it can be seen from lots of places in South Tel Aviv. Alright, now this is where the car stopped and let us out. Admittedly, I was a little dubious at first because all I could see was construction. There is construction almost everywhere throughout Tel Aviv. There's a lot of plans. This is going to be a housing development. But then, mind you, it was also 5:30 in the morning, so I was a little delirious. But then we started looking around right where we were, and we realized it was beautiful. Right around here we have this gorgeous flowering tree. We're not sure what kind of flower it is, but isn't that color beautiful? And it kind of changes throughout the day depending on what the light is. And then over here is the entrance to our place with an olive tree right outside. Cooper tried to eat an olive right off the tree. He didn't know that you had to cure them first. It was very funny. And that's a citrus tree. We're not sure if it's lemon or orange. It's definitely too big to be lime. And right over there is where we took the first picture of the three male roommates. Alright, so now we're going through the front gate onto our deck. We have this beautiful wooden deck with a couple of different couches and chairs and a washing machine. We have a washing machine on the deck. Now, that's washer, no dryer. To dry the clothes, we use this. I've never used one of these before in my life, so it's takes a little getting used to. So now we're coming into the apartment where the three leading men are. Oh look, there's me. Hi. So you come in and right away you have the nice big bathroom with actually a really good shower and a tub that's long enough for me to lay down in. I love it. Haven't used it yet, but I'm going to. And right next to the bathroom, just what you'd expect, a room with a toilet. I don't know. I like to call these bathrooms number 1 and number 2. And then right here is Cooper's room, but I won't go in there. So now we're walking into the living room. This is where we live. Very interesting art on the walls. I'll let you be the judge. Very cool. Our kitchen consists of a hot plate and a toaster oven, and that's okay, because we have a nice full fridge, and here, frankly, you want to eat mostly cold stuff. Now, the tile in here is supposed to date back to 1860 from the people who came here from Maine. You saw the Maine house on the corner, and just like they brought all of that wood, a lot of the wood in the doors and the door frames are also brought over from Maine or from other places in the United States, or Lebanon, because trees this big don't grow in Israel. Now we're walking through a little hallway here. Over here is Chris's room, which we're not going to go into because he's not there. And then here is I'm going to call this the master bedroom because it's kind of the biggest and I won the toss. Something that's very big, I've seen this now in a few places in Israel, no closets. They are not big on closets, so instead they have shelves like that. You can see a bit of my clutter. But yeah, they don't want to waste space in their homes with closets. So it's a lovely room, that mattress is comfortable, and there's my favorite part, the air conditioner. Because it's August in Israel, and those are so necessary. Alright, so let's go outside. So now we're about 3 minutes away from the house, and this is one of the main streets, Eilat. And along Eilat are a lot of different shops, including some very cool art shops. I don't know if they're frame stores. I'm pretty sure they're not galleries, but I'm going to be interested to go and walk in because some of these paintings, I don't know if you can see that, are absolutely beautiful. But we're coming up here in about a block and a half to Jerusalem Boulevard, and we're almost to the beach. So now we're on the corner of Eilat and Jerusalem Boulevard, and right here on the corner, I'm going to come up, I hope you can see this, it's a hookah bar. My 2 roommates have been here at least once. I'm not much for hookah, but it's kind of cool to just have it right here on the corner. right down there, the expanse of blue sky and palm trees. I bet you can guess what's over there. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the Mediterranean Sea, 10 minutes from where I am currently staying. It is one of the most beautiful bodies of water I have ever been in my life. The water is always the perfect temperature, warm without being hot like it kind of was in the South Pacific, where the sun is just ridiculously strong, and always just a joy to swim in. I've been swimming in it quite a bit. Over that way is North Tel Aviv, where lots more stuff is, including many more beaches with names like Banana Beach and Jerusalem Beach, and to tell you the truth, I have no idea what this beach is called, but it's the one closest to me, so I like it. And then over this way, if you face south, you can see Yaffo, which is a city just south of Tel Aviv. I'm actually kind of on the border between Tel Aviv and Yaffo, and I don't know if you can see really well, but they have made very few changes to the architecture in Yaffo. It is all, it's called the Old City, the Ancient City, I think. I could be making that up. I know it's called the Old City. But we were there for dinner the other night, and it is absolutely lovely. Yaffo is apparently a big Arabic town, whereas Tel Aviv is a more Jewish-occupied town. But in any case, it is all pretty amazing. And the sunset over the Mediterranean is gorgeous. I'll try to show you one pretty soon. So that's about it for my first vlog episode. Thank you for watching. I'm going to try to do one of these every other week or so. I mean, give me a break. I do have a job. And speaking of which, starting in the next episode, I'm going to introduce you to some of the people that I'm here with, and we're going to be starting rehearsals very soon. So if they let me, I'm going to sort of take you in behind the scenes at rehearsals a little bit. I'm going to find lots more stuff to show you in Tel Aviv, because I haven't hardly seen any of it yet. And I'm going to take you everywhere with me, and I'm going to try to show you what I see. So this is going to be on Facebook and on YouTube under my username, if you need to search for it. And if there's anything you want to ask me or requests, please feel free to leave it as a comment. I will try. But no matter what, I'm having a great time. I miss you all, and I'll see you again soon.
Bamboleo, bamboleo.